Hey, what's going on, Facebook friends? I just want to take a moment out and make a video about anxiety. And, I see a lot of things lately about anxiety, people going through stuff. I hear about it offline. And, to me, I start questioning certain things about what is it that's making people feel anxious? What is it that's triggering the anxiety inside of you emotionally? How can we deal with the anxiety so it doesn't feel like anxiety or make you feel so anxious? I know there have been a lot of moments in my life where I felt very anxious about things or had a lot of high anxiety where I was in a specific moment in my life. If I was in a certain place, if I was with certain people, their energy just didn't vibe with mine. It just didn't feel right. Or if I knew something was going to come about, I just had, you had that foresight of, prevention coming about, and it just doesn't feel good. And it makes you kind of stirred up inside. So what I did was I take the word anxiety and I start to examine it in my mind. Start to really look at it, dissect it a little bit. You could do this with a lot of other things. There's a little technique that I use called dissecting keywords. So when you start to strip apart keywords and start looking at them for what they really mean inside of the words that we use throughout conversation, you start to have a different meaning. You start to come across and kind of have a language that's almost not even real. Or some of it is so real that it's right in front of our face that we can't help but see the truth, but yet be blind to it at the same time. So when it comes to the word anxiety, look at the word. What do you have in there that you could use to your advantage? That you can create, use as an analogy or a metaphor or pictorial psychology, and set the image in your mind and use it to your benefit. Well, I'm going to give you a big hint and a big clue and make it real easy for you. Because we got enough stuff to think about as it is throughout the day, and we don't need any more, right? All right, so on that note, I want you to take the axe. That's right, I want you to take the axe out of your anxiety, and I want you to start in your mind seeing yourself chop up that anxiety. Chop it up like it's a piece of wood out in the forest, and you gotta feed the fire because you can't be cold. You're not gonna freeze to death. So you got to chop up that wood and use that axe. The same way you would do that, I want you to chop up that anxiety. Take the axe out of your anxiety and just start hacking up and chop up that stress molecules that's inside the anxiety itself. Anxiety is almost like an encapsulated emotion for stress. So if you're getting anxious, it means you're stressed out about something, but it's just the way the energy affects the cells in your body harmonically. So, again, take the axe out of your anxiety and start chopping it up. And here's what I want you to do, because I know it kind of sounds like, oh my God, this guy's, this is really weird, chop up my anxiety. I want you to do something with it, though. When your anxiety, whatever it is that makes you anxious, it's between you and your self-talk conversation. Whatever it is that makes you feel anxiety. And you see all of a sudden, like, okay, what do I do after I chop it up and it's a bunch of pieces? What you want to do is you want to take it and assemble those pieces into something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel happy inside of you, in your heart, or in your mind. Something that makes you smile, that puts makes you feel good about life. And that you can't wait to get up in the morning, or you can't wait to just lay down in peace at night. Because anxiety doesn't stand a chance. The more you entertain it, the more it'll grab hold of you. But if you can look at it and do something about it and shift it in different ways where it cannot get the best of you, instead it brings the best out of you. So, again, take the axe out of your anxiety. Just picture in your mind, chopping it up in just different angles and just keep swinging at it. And don't allow that anger or that rage to get the best of you. Do it happily. Like, what, anxiety? You're not going to get the best of me. You're not going to get over on me. You're not going to win this battle today. Why? Because it doesn't own you. The battle doesn't own you. Because once anxiety comes onto your playground, your playing field, there is no more battlefield. There is no more negative emotion. There's no more anger. There's no more guilt. There's no more trauma. And I'm not saying all this stuff is just going to disappear and you're going to say, oh, all my problems are gone, everything's away. No, but for those moments, it's the moment that these things creep up on you. They try to get a hold of you inside your emotional, your energy realms. And, we got to look at things sometimes and paint a picture using metaphors, analogies, sometimes parables, It all depends on what works best for you. You got to find the best tool that works for you and just stick with it. And I found for me that if I took certain things out of the world, like depression, if I depress from depression, press it together, press the depression together, it's depressing. So if I can depress and decompress it, it cannot have any compression internally within me, so the compression cannot create pressure on my thoughts and my emotions, which is what creates the feelings when you merge the two together. Same thing with anxiety. Anxiety is just a different animal of energy. It's a different animal of emotion. It's a different animal of molecules of emotion. And there's a book on that. I definitely recommend you research it and look it up. It may help you out a little bit. But take that anxiety and just hack it up, chop it up, however you got to do it, and then take all those little particles and create your own image, create your own, thought or whatever you see it to be. But make sure it's something happy, because now you're taking the anxiety and you're converting it into something that's making you happy, and that's what you want to do. So I hope this helped out a little bit. Just simple little metaphor, and that it works. And if it doesn't, maybe you could feed off of that and create your own way, your own method. So I just want to leave you a little bit with that tidbit, and I just hope you're having a great, awesome day and being anxiety-free, and that just know that I love you. And I'm here if you have any questions. Feel free to shoot me a message on Messenger, and I'll do the best that I can to help you with the anxiety that you may be dealing with. But I'm believing you're going to be able to hack that anxiety up. And once you're done with that axe, just put it in your back pocket. And anytime that anxiety tries to creep up on you, you know exactly what to do with it. That's right. Hack it up. Change the situation to something that's more of a loving, and that brings forth your inner peace. All right, I'll see you in the next video. It's Joseph Mercado here, Mastermind University. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.